What's up, guys? Carolina Jackpot coming at you Tuesday evening. I just got done with a little bit of weed eating. Well, actually, a lot of weed eating. Pulling up some deck boards. I'm getting out there and doing some Bob the Builder type stuff this week, and all that. And it's hot. I am sweating like I don't know what. Gravy is pouring out of every hole in my skin right now, and it sucks. But I digress. I want to get on here and talk about, I saw today that Uncle Lou had made a video talking about the ACC and ranking their coaches and everything. And I had already planned on talking about this subject before I saw Lou's video. Willie Taggart, head coach at Florida State. Why does everybody give this dude such a hard time? Okay, I mean, this man has been at that school for exactly one season, one full season. That's always been there, okay? He finished up 5-7. He had a bad year. I know that. That is a real bad year at Florida State. Florida State has not had a losing season since 1976. 1976. Wrap your head around that, people. That's when we were celebrating the nation's bicentennial. Okay? That was like before the Jeffersons actually came on the air as a live TV show, or right around the same time. That is when the station wagon was the most popular vehicle roaming these streets. That's been a long time ago, okay? But the man was left with a mess. He's left with a mess. And you all sit here and talk about, well, we had all this great recruiting. What great recruiting? Y'all haven't had any great recruiting. Y'all haven't, the only stars that y'all have signed in the past, I don't know, 3-4 years. It's Cam Akers and DeAndre Francois. Haven't we seen that? Francois come back from injury. He was injured all of 2017, got hurt in the very first game. And he came back last year. I mean, he wasn't any good. And I don't think he was really that good to begin with. And Cam Akers, he was over 1,000 yards his freshman year. He did pretty good. And then last year, he looked like a shit show. You know why? Because your offensive line didn't block. They sucked. Now, I know I have been really hard on Coach Boone, especially last year. A lot of games, the Texas A&M game, the Florida game, I really blew up at him. And on one hand, I feel bad about it. On the other hand, I don't. Because Coach Boone was in his third year at South Carolina. He had a third-year quarterback, third-year running back, third-year wide receivers. Things should have gone a little bit better. We should have had a better season than we did. So I had reason to be pissed with him. But you Florida State folks should have realized that you was not going to have no New Year's Six bowl-type contender team last year. You should have known it. I mean, hey, old Bimbo over there, I mean, he run off and left you. Went to Texas A&M, and they had to play a game against one of them Louisiana schools just to get bowl eligible in 2017. So, I mean, really, in theory, he had just as bad of a season. And, you know, he played a Clemson team that was not as good as the one in 2018. And Willie had some bad losses. Yeah, Clemson beat him 59-10 in a game that really was worse. But there were some games they did all right. He beat Boston College, and Boston College had a really good defense. I probably shouldn't have won that game. You know, he beat Louisville, and he came within a point of winning on the road at Miami. And I mean, Miami was better than y'all last year, even though they took a step back. My point is, nobody wants to give anybody a chance. Give him a chance. Don't be ready to hang him out to dry after 1 year. Now, if he'd have went 0-12 or something like that, or 1-11, I might could see it, okay? And I know y'all got high standards for y'all's football team. I do too. And you probably look at me and say, well, your team ain't never done nothing. You don't have the right to hold them to high standards. Yes, we do. You know why? Because this right here means that I am vested in this place, okay? I put my heart and soul into that football team when it comes on every Saturday. I want my team to win. I want it to do good. You know, I don't want them to be a laughing stock in the conference, just like you guys don't either. But you have to let it grow. Let it grow. Look at what this man's done. He was at Western Kentucky, okay? That was his first head coaching job. He went 2-10 his first year, not good. Then he steadily progressed. By the end of the tenure there, he was going to bowl game, and he was winning the conference, or almost. And then he's at South Florida. First year, they went 2-10, had to rebuild. And after that, not much better. But, I mean, he got better. They was doing pretty good. I think he got rushed too soon. He got rushed too soon. His last year at South Florida, I think won like 9 games or something like that with Quentin Flowers and all them. Probably if he'd have been there another couple of years, he might have won that conference down there. You don't know. You say, well, they're in the conference of UCF. They wouldn't win that. You don't know that. You don't know that. He got plucked too quick. He's a young dude. I don't think he's even 40 years old yet, or he might be right around it. Give him a chance. He's only been at a Power 5 school as an assistant coach at Stanford for 3 seasons. And then he had the head coaching job at Oregon for 1 year. 1 year. And he had a winning record. And then he goes to a Power 5 school. Florida State is a tough job. A lot of expected of you at Florida State. Okay? If they wanted somebody that was going to come in there and with a huge resume and work wonders year 1, why don't you go out and hire him? Why don't you go out and hire him? I mean, he's probably not going to be a championship level coach. He's probably just not. But you got to give him a chance. You got to give him a chance to prove himself. That's all I'm saying. I hate it when people jump all over somebody like that with both feet, wanting him fired. Some of them want to bring in Dino Babers, wanting to bring in stinking Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer, don't you want to make your image better, not worse? That's crazy, man. Crazy talk. On the other hand, something else I want to talk about real quick. You need to go on to Twitter and check this guy out. It's at CFB Memes. That's at CFB MEMES. Now, this guy, I think he's a North Carolina fan. In fact, I'm pretty sure he is, because that's the subject I'm going to talk about next. He put a tweet up, I believe it was yesterday, a picture of the North Carolina player in their new unis for 2019. Can't tell a whole lot between that and their old unis, but they're wearing them. And he had a graphic with the first 5 opponents of 2019. Gamecocks, Miami, Wake Forest, App State, and Clemson. And he said, well, my prediction on this is 4-1. And if I'm not right on my prediction, for every follower I have, I will donate a penny to the St. Jude Children's Hospital. Right now, I think he's got about close to 6,000 followers. So if he loses that bet, I mean, he's not right on that prediction, that's $60. And then he said, I'll donate 2 cents for every retweet. So I made sure that I went on there and followed him, and I retweeted it, and I put down, you're going 0-5. And they got mad. Well, we're not going 0-5. And I said, what makes you think you're not going to go 0-5? You're not beating the Gamecocks. I mean, you're just not. I mean, we're a more talented team, and you can save me the garbage. Well, you got blown out by UVA in the Belt Bowl the last time you was up there. Yeah, we did. Guess what? Georgia got road graded in their bowl game too, didn't they? I mean, the score don't reflect it, but they did. They played like crap and they lost. Michigan got road graded in their bowl game too by Florida. Do you think any of those 2 teams have lessened their expectation for 2019 just because of that? Nope, they haven't. Neither are we. We got a senior quarterback. We got 2 senior running backs. We got the top playmaker in the wide receiver role, who's a senior as well. It's time. It's time to make an impact. It's time to get some stuff going on over there. We're going to beat the snot out of these guys. I'm thinking by 3 scores. Can't believe that it's a 7.5-point Vegas line. I personally think that's a slap in the face, and I hope that they take it the same way and use it as motivation. Next game, Miami, you're not beating them. I mean, they beat you like a rented mule last year. They beat you like a rented mule last year, and they're going to be better this year. Under Manny Diaz, I think that defense is going to be just as legit as it was last year, if not more so. And it was like number 4 in the country last year. Their offense, They got that transfer quarterback coming in from Ohio State. Still don't know what he can do yet, but I think he's definitely going to be an upgrade over the Malik Rozier, N'Kosi Perry shit show that they had down there last year. You're not beating them. Wake Forest, that's the only one you have a snowball's chance against. But, I mean, Wake Forest is pretty good. Dave Clawson does wonders with the talent that he's able to get at Wake Forest. I don't think you're beating them. I just don't. App State, you're not beating them. You are not beating those guys. I'm telling you right now, screenshot it. Remember this, I told you they will beat UNC in game number 4. Now, I was the other day on Wakaloo also talking about App State, and it said they ain't beat a Power 5 team ever. Well, I tell you what, they've come real damn close. 2016, Tennessee, first game of the season, took them to double overtime and lost. And that Tennessee team, I think, was ranked inside the top 15. That was supposed to be Butch Jones's coming out party, supposed to be his great team, and they should have won that game. Then last year, Penn State on the road, Beaver Stadium, that's a really tough place to play. Wasn't for App State. Took them to overtime, too, and lost. And I think Penn State was ranked inside the top 15. So y'all need to get your priorities together when you study in App State a little bit more. They're bringing back, I think he's a senior quarterback, or either he's a junior. It's been in the program 3 years. Same thing at the running back position. Heath, over 1,000 yards rushing. Quarterback, over 3,000 yards passing. You're not beating them. I mean, you're just not. And I don't even think it's going to be an upset. I don't want to play them. I don't feel confident at all about my Gamecocks playing these guys. I think they're probably better than Tennessee, Missouri, who else? Vanderbilt, and Kentucky that we play. To be honest with you, they could go 12-0. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Would surprise me to lose to us. Mark it down. This is the first time they beat a Power 5 school. UNC goes down. And in the Clemson game, I mean, you're pissing up a rope if you think that you're going to even come probably within 4 scores of these guys. I mean, it's just not happening. So 0-5 is my prediction on that, but I want y'all to go over it anyway. Follow that guy at College Football Memes. You can follow me on Twitter at Hall_Kale. Sorry for the long rant, guys. Just had to get that off my chest. If you're a Florida State fan and you're on Willie Taggart's ass, get off of his ass. Give that man a chance to do something with that team. After this coming season, if it's another hell on wheels show, then maybe you got a right to start getting heated. But as for right now, support the man, support the program. That's all you can do. Carolina Jackpot, push, and I'm out of here. Go Cox. Woo!